online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Amobaberin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Amobaberin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Ode, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Amobaberin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Amobaberin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Amobaberin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Amobaberin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Amobaberin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon. Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Day, January Saturday, 29th and Sunday, 30th, 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Amubabirin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Omobabirin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Omobabirin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Omobabirin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Adbiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Omoba.
Sure. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm so excited to be here, and I can see your comment that you are as well. My name is Orishalaju Adroma, and they call me the Queen of Vibes. Oh God! Yes, I'm so happy to do this, and I want to say a big thank you for turning up, even despite the network problem we encountered yesterday. So, from on behalf of my team, we say a big thank you. Thank you for gracing this occasion. So quickly, I would like to introduce our first speaker. She is an elegant lady who is a 5 times award winner. She's a writer, a published author, the principal partner of Crystal Edge Professional Services, the organizer of TEDx Bingerville, and also a distinguished chartered accountant. We call her the coach with the sauce, Minta, and she goes by the name Omobabirin Adeola Oshideko, and she'll be discussing on the topic how to build a profitable brand as an author. Thank you. I don't know what's happening. For the record, I'm happy I'm doing this. Like, I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like, really excited to do this. What are they saying? What are they saying, please? Okay. Yeah, finally she's here. Our first speaker. Good evening, ma'am. I'm
Good
so
evening.
excited to see you. Like I'm really
Same
excited to
here.
see you.
Same
How you
here.
doing,
Thank
ma?
you.
How is the weather
I'm
over there?
very well. Oh, the weather is good. Nothing really different from Nigeria weather.
Oh,
Thank you for
because here,
asking.
yes, ma'am. Because here we're still suffering from the Hamatan. It's really doing a
Abatanke.
strong thing. I'm telling you, ma, it's serious here.
It's dry. It's hot here.
All right,
There's no
ma.
Abatan here.
All right, ma. So
Thank you
happy
for
to have
having
you.
me.
Ah, of
Thank
course.
you.
Anytime.
Okay, do I have the floor now? Thank you very
Yes, you
much
do.
for.
Yes, you do. The floor is
Okay,
yours,
thank.
ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much for having me. Somebody said. Hey, I hope I'm not distracting you people with my glasses. Somebody said I love my glasses. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please give me 1 minute. You can drop your comments. I believe that I've been introduced, but I will still tell you who I am. Just give me 1 minute and I will join you. Hey, I hope this is my Google. I will not remove it. 1 minute, please. Okay, thank you everyone who is joining. You're all welcome to my session. I believe we are going to have a good time together today. I know I've been introduced, but I will still go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Omoba Biri Adeola Oshideko. For ease, just call me Adeola or call me Coach Adeola or call me Minta. I see you, Shesi. I see you. Emmanuel Induka, I see you all. Good evening. Thank you very much for joining me. You can just call me Coach Adeola or Minta. Whichever one is okay by you. If you can pronounce my name and spell my name to Omoba Biri Adeola Oshideko, that's my name. I am a personal development coach, a branding expert, and a social media influencer. Thank you very much for having me once again. I want to say a very big kudos to Deno Bon and his team members. Well done, job well done. You guys are really doing well. Yeah. So today I'm going to be talking to us about the topic titled Building a Personal Brand as an Author. Building a personal brand as an author. Now, before I start anything, let me tell you one thing, or let me tell you one secret. Maybe you've heard about it before or not. Let me just tell you. One of the proficient way or one of the profound ways of building a personal brand is by writing a book. Can you help me with that in the comments? I like my session to be interactive, so please drop comment, drop comment, drop comments. One of the profound ways of building a personal brand is writing a book, becoming an author. So if you are not yet an author, I you should start thinking about it. It's something that is worth considering, because a lot of people believe that, oh, author, I don't people that write book, what do I know that I want to write? You actually know a lot of things that you can pen down in a book. Being an author has a lot of advantages. Number one, it adds to your credibility. My people, I can see all of you. Thank you for joining. Blessing Ododo, thank you. Chisholm, thank you. I don't want to start mentioning names so that I don't waste time. I don't have so much time already. So I said, number one, writing a book gives you credibility. It gives you credibility. It makes you credible. Imagine you being in the airplane and you have your books and you're meeting somebody for the first time, somebody that is very prominent, somebody as prominent as Dangote. You need to leave a landmark with that person, because you know what those people now, by the time they get off the plane, they have even forgotten about you. They've even forgotten that you tell them anything. Even if you give them your business card, they can just throw it in their pocket, and probably the dry cleaner will just remove the thing and it gets spoiled. But one of the ways you can preserve your legacy with that kind of person is by handing him over your book. Hello, sir. Will you mind having a copy of my book? You'll be like, wow, you're an author. Yes, sir, I'm an author, sir. And you sign it, you write the date. I'm so honored to meet you today, sir. My name is so. You even write your phone number, you write everything. Even if you lose your business card, you will never lose your book. Book is not paper now. Book is not chewing gum. Book is not pen that you will just throw somewhere. He will put it in his library, and one day he will remember and say, oh, somebody gave me this book. So I said number one reason why you need to write a book is for credibility. I know that is not why I'm here, but I need to let you know before I even talk about building a personal brand as an author. Because if you are not an author, whatever I am, if you are not an author or you're not planning to become one very soon, whatever I am going to be saying might not really make any sense to you. And that's why I need to explain why you even need to be an author in the first place. Number one, for credibility. Number two, to preserve your legacy. Or to preserve your legacy, or to preserve your memories. Don't even let me go to legacy. To preserve your memories in the mind of people. I've just given you a very good example. Another one is to preserve your legacy. If you are, everybody will die. Even me, anytime I remember I would die. The thing used to shock me. So I don't like you would die one day. Like, it's not something like I fathom. Like, it used to scare me that I would die anyway. But my hope is that any day, anytime, if I die today, if I die tomorrow, I'll be with Christ. That's my hope. So death is something that everybody will taste. One day you will die. It will be only you in that coffin. You'll be gone. And when you're gone, what will happen to your legacy? What will happen to your name? One of the things that people will be using to remember you is your books. We have a lot of prominent people, legendaries, that have died today. William Shakespeare is one of them. I know that till today, even in secondary school, they still read his books. People write books to preserve their memories, to preserve their legacies. So that is just that's like 3 out of the numerous reasons why you need to write a book. But I'm not going to be going to that because that's not why I'm here, okay? So I am going to be talking about building a personal brand as an author. So now that you have written a book, oh, congratulations, lawyer, shake my hand. Congratulations to you, you have written a book. But that is not all. You need to build a personal brand around your authorship. And that's why we call you an author-ity. You are not just an author. You must be an authority. A lot of people write books today and they can't even defend what is in that book. They are not, apart from being able to defend it, they are not an authority. If you ask them today, I have written so many books, by the way. Let me show you some of the books I've written. Let me remove my Google so that I will not fall down. So these are some of the books I've written. And so it's not a matter of this is my first book. It's not a matter of she's coming here to tell us what is not applicable, what is not practical. This is one of my books. This is the first book I wrote in 2018. This is my second book. I think this is the 4th or the 5th. I can't find all the other books. I should have arranged them before this. I didn't even know I would be talking about it. So I've written 6 published books like this with ISBN number. This is the ISBN number here. And I have written 16, is it 16 or 17 ebooks that are not published? They don't have ISBN number. So you can say I've written like 21 books in total. Or is it 21 or 22? Okay, so I am talking from the place of experience. I need to let you know so that you know I'm talking from the place of experience. Now, how do you build a brand as an author? Because, like I said, it's not just enough for you to be an author. You need to be able to build authority as an author. Now, before we even go to why or how you can build a personal brand as an author, let's even talk about brand. What is brand? When we say you should build a brand, you should build a personal brand. What does it mean? Brand is simply perception. How do you want people to perceive you? Okay, people who are watching me from my Telegram group, if you cannot get a very clear view, you can watch me from my LinkedIn. I'm also streaming live from LinkedIn. So what does it mean for people to have a particular perception about you. A lot of people already have this perception about who I am. When they hear my name, Omobabiri Adeola Oshidedeko, they already know what I stand for. They already know what I represent. I represent personal development and branding and anything that has to do with social media influencing. So you as a person, you as an author too, you need to establish something or things that you want people to know you for. Don't just wake up from the dream or just come out from the blues and just say, oh, I am now an author. And we don't even know what to stand for. We don't even know anything about you. We don't even know what is your niche, what's your area of interest. We have no idea who you are. So do not do that. Branding help you to give your audience an expectation of what they should be expecting from you. Now, I just told you now that I'm a branding expert. And that was what made me write this book, Personal Branding That Makes Money. I just told you now that I'm a personal development coach. So when I write the business of coaching, you should know that I am still within my niche. I just told you I'm a personal development coach. Building great relationships is part of personal development, okay? So every of my books evolve around those three things I do. You will not see me write about marriage. You will not see me write about leadership. You will not see me write about relationship or marriage. You will not see me write about parenting. You will not see me write about teenage or young adolescents. You don't see me write about so many other things because they are not my area of interest. So branding helps you have a clear picture in the heart and in the mind of people. So branding is perception. It has to do with your personality, your style, and the way you want people to resonate with you when they see you. Okay, so another definition of a brand is a consistent promise to your audience. A consistent promise. I've already told you I'm a personal development coach. I've already told you I'm a branding expert. I already told you I'm a social media influencer. So all the contents. Okay, some people say they cannot hear. Can you still hear me? Please, if you can hear me. Okay, people can hear me. People are dropping comments. Please, if you can hear me, say, I hear you, Minta. I hear you, Minta. Let me know if I'm the only one. If that person is the only one who cannot hear me. Okay, so brand is a consistent promise. So anything you want to do should evolve around the kind of brand you are built as an author. You cannot write book on marriage and every day you're coming to talk about, I don't know, let me see something, communication skills or communication expertise, or you're just writing something, or you are talking about law. You wrote it like, okay, Shesi, let me use Shesi. Shesi is a lawyer and he produces content around law. I think he's a property lawyer. He produces consistent content around that niche. If Shesi tell me today that he's going to be writing a book on what to know before you buy your property, Shesi, I'm already giving you a book inspiration. You're going to write your book. Oh. What to know before you buy a property. If Shesi published that book, will I be shocked? No. I will not be shocked because I have seen Shesi write content around property law over and over and over. He has given me a consistent promise that, you know what, Adeola and my audience, this is what I want to be writing about. Once in a while, we talk about other things, motivation. Motivation is general, inspiration is general. Anybody can write about that. Okay, but we know Shesi to be a property lawyer. So that is why it is very important for you to be able to identify your niche as an author. Don't just wake up one day and just publish a book and expect people to buy it from you. No. People buy from you when they know you, like you, and trust you. So let's continue. A brand is what makes you different from the competition. A brand is what makes you to stand out. The truth is, we have billions, not millions, we have billions of people living on the planet Earth. Billions of people from over 220 countries. So what makes it, why should I listen to you? What makes it unique? Why should you write a book and I will buy from you? Why? Okay, so being able to distinguish yourself, being able to position yourself in a unique way that will attract people to you. Now, I don't know whatever the host and the team saw in me for them to invite me. But I know they would have seen something in me like, oh, this woman can deliver. And it is because I have been able to produce results around my niche. I've been able to build a brand around my niche. That is why I have become an authority, and it's able to single me out. And a lot of people are doing branding on LinkedIn. I'm not the only one doing branding or talking about branding. I'm not the only one talking about branding on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn. We have so many. What distinguishes me from the others? So a brand helps you to be able to stand out and to be able to withstand competition, because you're not the only one in the game. Other people are there. It's only your brand that will be able to separate you and give you that uniqueness that you need. Okay, so in summary about that, I hope I'm not too fast. I hope I'm not too slow. I think I have just 5 minutes more. So in summary, it is wise for you to take control of your brand and help people to believe the things you want them to believe about you. Because if you don't tell them what to believe about you, they will reach a conclusion on your behalf and they will conclude for you. Okay? Your brand tells the world who you are and what you stand for. I've been able to talk about that. Now let's quickly go to, before the host will log me out, let's go to how to build a personal brand as an author. Let's take them one by one. I'm going to be telling you four things on how to build a personal brand as an author. Please put in the comment section 4 ways to build a personal brand as an author. 4 ways to build a personal brand as an author. I've mentioned a lot of them, some of them, but I will still mention them again. Number 1 is identify your niche or your area of interest. Sometimes ago, I think in 2019 or 2018, somebody came to me and said, Mintha, I wrote a book, nobody is buying from me. Or I wrote a book, nobody is even looking at it. And I said, okay, let me check your page. When I checked that page, she wrote a book on health. When I check her page, I discovered that she has not been creating any content around health. Like, I had never seen you talk about health before. And you wrote a book and you want me to come and buy. You want me to waste my money. Like, you have not been able to build that know, like, and trust. I don't even trust your expertise. How am I sure that when I buy your book for 5,000 naira, it is going to meet my need? It's not jargons that you put there. It's not invaluable material that is there. So if you have not been talking about something, if you have not been able to identify your niche, you don't have any business to write a book. And that's why I tell people the first thing you need to work on is your brand, not even writing a book. But yes, you can do the two at the same time. You can be building your brand at the same time, working on writing a book. And for some of us that we've been building our brand for a while now, we've been building influence for a while now, it is high time we start working on getting our book out. And that is why GoLoko Diaries are there. They can help you publish your book. They are a publishing company. Just get in touch with them. Even if you don't have your ideas strings together, that is what they are there to do. They are book projects. They are book project managers. They will help you string your ideas together, ghostwrite, publish it, edit, proofread, give you a nice cover, and boom, you're an author. Okay, so number 1 is identify your niche and area of interest, because you need to be able to build trust around that area before people will recognize you as an author. Number 2 is develop your brand voice, your unique selling point. Develop your brand voice. Your brand voice, which is your unique selling proposition. We call it USP. Develop your brand voice, in bracket USP, which means unique selling proposition, which means bring your uniqueness to the table. I can talk for 1 hour on that, but time will not allow me. Create your own unique identity. Don't try to be another person. Don't copy. Come with your own style. Bring your own A game to the table. Bring your own capability to the table. Do not try to be someone else. Do not try to bring your own expertise, your own knowledge, your own technical know-how. Bring it to the table, your own uniqueness. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3 is identify your target audience. Who are your target audience? For instance, if your area of interest or your niche is nursing mothers and pregnancy and pregnant mothers, Your area of interest is around nursing mother and pregnant. Who are your target audience? Your target audience are married couples, young married couples who are still in the stage of giving birth to children, young couples. Normally, if you are not married, you don't have any business with getting pregnant. Is that correct? So let's conclude that if you are not married, you don't have any business with getting pregnant. So your target audience as a pregnancy enthusiast or a health expert whose niche is pregnancy and nursing mother. Your target audience will be who? Your target audience will be married couple, young married couple, or newly married couple. Are we together? So identify your target audience. For me now, I am a personal development coach and a branding expert. My target audience are small and medium business owners and professionals. Those are my target audience. Some of you, your target audience might be university students. Some of you, your target audience might be just business owners. Some of you, your target audience might be corporate organizations and companies. Just identify who are the people who need your brand message. Who is your brand message for? If you are talking about pregnancy now, you're talking about pregnancy and nursing mother. Me, I'm not pregnant. I'm not planning to be pregnant. I am not a nursing mother. My youngest child is 8 years old. My youngest child will be 8 years old next month. So I don't plan to get pregnant anytime soon. I'm not getting pregnant. Let's just say it. I'm not. So I cannot be your target audience. So if you are talking to me, you are talking to the wrong person, because me, I'm not planning to get pregnant. Okay. And I'm not a nursing mother. So getting your target audience right is very, very important. My moderator, please, when my time is up, just show up. Because if you leave me here, I will spend 1 hour. If my time is up, you just show up and I will stop. So another thing, which is the last one, is promote your brand through strategic content. If you don't tell people who you are, all of you laughing at me, don't let me catch you. I'm not getting pregnant. Is it my force? I think you want me to get pregnant by always. Even though my youngest daughter want me to get pregnant. You used to say my mom give birth to baby now, because she wants to have somebody she can also be sending her errand, like the brothers and sisters are sending her errand. So, but we'll do family meeting around that one. We'll see what we can do about it. Okay, so the last one on how you can build your personal brand as an author is to promote your brand through strategic content. If you are an author, you are not a good content creator, you are wrong. What did I say? You are wrong. Content creation is a whole lot on its own, and I will not be able to mention it. But yes, you can use content, strategic content, valuable content. You can use it to build your brand as an author. Now, let me go to the last thing that we have for today before I hang the microphone. So I am going to be telling you tools, 7 tools. Please help me put in the comments. 7 tools you need as an author to build your brand. 7 tools you need as an author, or you can use to build your brand as an author. You shall know the English I'm trying to say. You can coin it anyhow. Just make sure you help me drop it in the comments. 7 tools you need as an author to brand yourself. 7 tools. Number 1 is a well-optimized social media platform. A well-optimized. That's the first thing. That is the first thing. As even if you are going to carry your books to bookshop and tell them to sell for you, some of them will still make some background check about you. They will still want to check your social media because they don't want to collect books from you that they will not be able to sell. They don't want to jegbese. They don't want to run into debt. You brought 100 books now, they pay you, and for 2 years, they cannot even sell 1 copy. So they can even say, okay, madam, just go and sit down there first. What's your name? What did you say that your name is? They will just put it on their phone and check you, Google you. If they cannot see anything substantial about you, they say, madam, you know what? Our director is not around. Come back next week. When you come back next week, they'll tell you come back next month. In fact, nobody will tell you before you sit down in your house. You know that these ones, they are not even ready to collect any books from me. So having a well-optimized social media platform is not negotiable for you as an author. And that is loaded. That one is another thing entirely, completely. Especially if you are using LinkedIn. I have a training on that. If you're interested, you can get in touch with me later. So you can build a well-optimized social media account to start with. Your bio, your like a lot of things, your professional picture, everything must be on point. So that's the number one tool you can use to build a personal brand as an author. Number two is a strong brand message. A lot of us, we don't have brand message. All of you, Mama Ajaguna, don't let me fight with you. Oh, she said mistake do used to happen. What is it about this pregnancy? You people should leave me alone. I said I know they born picking again. Is it by force? Is it by force? Okay, let's just continue. That's on the lighter mood. So a strong brand message. A lot of us as authors, we don't even have any brand message, let alone talking about being strong. For me now, let me give you an example of myself. What's my brand message? My brand message is that I help small and medium business owners to build a reputable personal brand and business brand. I also help individuals and professionals to build a reputable and sustainable personal brand that can stand the test of time. I also help people get clarity on their personal development journey. So that's the three things I stand for. Now, if you are still there and you don't have a brand message. Now, I thought that when I did the masterclass, I had a masterclass, a year-end masterclass last year, I think on the 24th, on the 25th, on the 27th of December, I did a masterclass, and I talked about what should be in your brand message. Once again, I will not be able to go into that because they will still come and chase me out now. Number three is your content. I think I've talked about content. Content is one of the powerful tools you can use to build your brand. Valuable content, sustainable content, content that is shareable, content that is strategic, not just you just you just mix some chemicals together and just push it out glue and say, I am also a content creator. No, content creation is a skill, and a lot of us always want to shy away from that fact. We don't want to learn it because we believe that it's not just to write something. No, content creation is not just about writing. We have video. This is what I'm doing right now, is a content. We have video, we have audio, we have graphics, and we have text. So text is not the only content we have. Please, if you need to fix your content creation skill, please do so. Number four is consistency. Consistency means you don't just appear from the blues and just say, who miss me? Like Facebook people will say, when they have gone for 2 weeks or 1 week. Some people will even go for 3 days. They'll come back. You miss me. The truth is that nobody missed you. That's the truth. I'm blunt, right? Let me remove pink goggle and use black goggle. I just bust your bubble, right? Nobody missed you. Everybody was saying, hey, I missed you. It's a lie. They did not miss you. They did not miss you. Because you cannot just go away and just come back one day and just say, boom, I am now not see my book after 2 years that we have not been seeing you. Nothing. But some people would have forgotten your face and how you look like. And you just go, look at my book. I just ordered a book. And people are like, who is this one? Where is this one coming from? Where is this one coming from? Consistency. Now, let me make something clear. Consistency, because this my black goggle can be scaring some people. Let me remove it. Consistency does not mean that you should be posting every day. Go and check my LinkedIn profile. Go and check my Instagram. Consistency is not posting every day because a lot of people get it wrong. All of you. They no born and Tosi Olomu. Where did you see this? Your audience? This is your people. They are just making me to laugh. They also come and chase me away now. I will not finish what I'm saying. You should let me concentrate too. Okay, the truth is consistency doesn't mean that you should be posting every day. If you want to be posting 2 times in a week, it's fine. If you want to be posting 3 times in a week, it's fine. If you have the opportunity to post every day, no problem. But what is important is that you are consistent in the face of people. You don't just go away, except you just want to have a short break. And it is only ideal for you as somebody who is responsible that when you are going to be going for a break, you let your audience to be aware that, I'm going to be going for a break and I will be coming back so time, because at times you're drained, you're overwhelmed, you just need to take some excuse excuse yourself and just cool off, then come back. That's okay, that's fine. But don't just go, don't go for holiday for 1 year. Don't even go for 6 months. Don't even go for 3 months. Okay, if you're going to be going for holiday, let us say maximum of 1 month. I think 1 month is enough. If you are not bereaved and you are not grieved, I think 1 month should be okay for anybody to cool off on whatever it is bothering them. Okay, so consistency does not mean you should be posting every day. You can post once in a week. Yeah, you can post once in a week. You can post twice. You can post thrice, and you can post every day if you like. Okay, so don't overwhelm yourself with they say we should be posting every day. Oh, they say we should be consistent. Oh, and you are not even able to refoil, because the thing is, you need to refoil. You are dishing out value. You are putting out content. At times, you will just be drained. You'll just be overwhelmed. That period, you can use it to engage with other people's posts, build relationship, attend conferences, read books, watch YouTube videos, come for conferences like this, and so on and so forth. So you refuel. But by the time you're like, oh, I must post every day, you get to the point that you don't even have anything valuable to say again. When people see your post, they say, what nonsense do this one want to say? It's always saying rubbish, because they no longer trust your content, because you have not given yourself enough time to refuel. Okay, I think that is clear. Number five is build relationship with your audience. Build a relationship with your audience. It's very important. Don't just be an island, because nobody is an island. A lot of people will drop comments on your post, they will not reply. People will invite you for a program, you will not go. Like, you don't attend offline events, you don't attend online events, you are not anywhere. You are just like, please, let me put my black goggle back. Like, please, I just want to be on my own, please. Like, please. No, it doesn't work like that. Build relationship, volunteer, be a part of a team, be a part of a project, be a part of an event. Help other people, promote other people, build relationship, attend events. Every time they invite you for an event, you are always not having time. In fact, for paid events, you don't even want to go. You don't even want to go because you don't want to pay. No, and you want to sell book and you want people to buy. Oh, they will buy. Wait, you hear? They will buy. Okay, so build relationship, not just with your audience. Build a relationship. Build a large network of relationship. Expound your relationship. Explore. Be a part of a community. Thank you, Folusho Adeyemi. Be a part of a community. Okay, build relationship. You don't just be like, no, I don't know. I just want to be on my own. Like, I don't want all this social media problem. You can try to build some protection around you, but it shouldn't be too much, because you cannot exist alone. If you publish your book now, who will buy from you? Who will buy? You still need people to help you talk about the book. You still need people to help you promote it. You still need people to buy and read and give you a review. So you need people. We all need people to survive. Don't be like, excuse. You even tag some people in the post, they will not reply, they will not acknowledge, they will not say anything. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Okay, so the number six thing is leverage public speaking. Leverage public speaking. I know a lot of us, we are good writers. What do they call us? They call us keypad warrior. You just hide on you. Let's say this is your phone. You just hide behind your keypad. You will be typing epistle every day. Today epistle. You will type or it will be long go. You will see long post alerts. People are like, hey, this one don't come again. You are typing every day. You are typing, and we have not even seen your face. We have not seen you before. We don't even know how you look like. You need to start exploring public speaking. Public speaking is a very good way to build your brand. Apart from all the 5 things I've mentioned, public speaking is another good opportunity to build your brand. If you don't get people to invite you, like, oh, Minta, is it not because you are a big brand? That's why they invited you for event. Nobody is inviting me to come and speak at an event. TEDx is there. And TEDx is for everybody. If you want to know more about TEDx, I train people on how to become TEDx speakers. So you can leverage the public speaking platforms such as TEDx. We have Mindview. Is it Mind Valley? Mind Valley. We have a lot of amazing global, international public speaking platform that you can leverage. If nobody is inviting you to come and speak in local events like this, TEDx is for everybody. Anybody can be a TEDx speaker. It's just about you knowing what to do and how to go about it. That's all. That's all. Okay, somebody said the glass is the vibe. Let me put on the pink one so that it will not scare people away. And the last thing I want to talk about before I take my leave is brand your appearance. Brand your appearance. Don't appear shabbily. Don't say, is it not just one book that I just written? I've just, nobody's looking at me. Let me bring my hairnet. In fact, some people will be doing live video like I'm doing. They will put it on earnets. Like they do a lot of funny stuff. And they're like, am I not just another? Me, I'm not an influencer now. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not. It's just one book I wrote. In fact, some of you will write an ebook. Is it not just ebook? It's not a physical book now. I can appear anyhow. And you post some pictures, and some pictures are so irritating. They are so dirty. See, it's not compulsory you post some pictures. There are so many pictures that should die on your gallery, should stay there permanently. They should not suffice. Like, is it suffice or surface? Anyone. They should not come to the pub. Just keep them in your... I have some of them too. Some of them I have, like, this one cannot make it to social media, lie. Because some of them, they will make it to my WhatsApp status. A lot of people are on my WhatsApp. They know what I'm talking about. Some picture will make it to my WhatsApp. They will never leave that. They cannot go beyond that level. Because WhatsApp, once it's 24 hours, it's gone. Nobody can see it. If you Google it, you cannot see it on Google. But any picture you're going to be putting on your social media, any picture you're going to be putting on your social media should be something that is top-notch. It doesn't have to be a perfect professional. I take pictures with my phone. The post I made yesterday on Instagram, the post I made yesterday on LinkedIn, where I was wearing this black goggle and I was wearing a hat. If you're on my LinkedIn, I took it. My son used my phone to take the picture, and the picture came out fine. So it's not compulsory. Don't say it's coach that say we should be going to studios, go and snap picture every day. Oh, me, I don't have money. Oh, all this coach, they have come with their problem. Oh, it's because she has money. Oh, no. But what I'm saying is that some pictures you will take with your phone, you can use it on social media. Some you will take with your phone, you cannot use it, depending on so many things. So please brand your appearance in terms of your picture and your graphics. A lot of you, GoLoko Diaries, you can see some of the graphics that have been used. I think the graphic designer, I met with the graphic designer yesterday. Somehow he was able to come into my WhatsApp yesterday, and he was like, oh, I am the one designing flyers for GoLoko Diaries. I'm like, oh wow, that's beautiful. You're doing a good job. Look at their graphics. Just look at it. Top notch, neat, perfect. The pictures came out very sharp, like font, color, everything. Don't say I am a brand, and a lot of us, we deceive ourselves a lot. You just go to Canva, you just go and mix some things together and you push it out, and the thing will be looking somehow. See, I have rejected, I think, 2 invitations before because of the kind of graphic. I say, it's me, you put on this kind of graphic. Please go and remove me. I'm not interested again. They were begging me because I can't. Me, I know how much, personally, I know how much I spend on my graphics in a month. I don't spend anything less than 15,000, 20,000. People who are on my WhatsApp knows what I'm talking about. So don't just mix something together and say, we want to do events. Everybody's doing event. No, because that thing you are pushing out is representing your brand. And you never know where that thing will land or who will see it. That thing will still be on the internet in the next 20 years. That graphic or that flyer or that picture will still be on the internet. People will still research it and they will Google it and they will get it. Okay? And if it is not of good quality, it will mar your brand, to soil your brand. Imagine GoLoko saying, oh, I am an international publisher, and the graphic is just looking one kind, like, are you sure this one is international, or this is Moshi publisher? This one is international. This one can never. No, there's a way you package yourself. There's a way you brand yourself. I mean, go and look at my profile picture now. One day, my supervisor in the office saw it. He said, this is a profile. Is it one day or last week? He saw the picture. Say, hey, this is a profile picture. Is die. I'm like, it's die. This one is Oyibo style. Oh. I say, that's what we see Amoga. And I will not kill myself. There's a way you appear. People will have no choice than to believe in you, than to respect your authority, than to agree with you that you are credible, even when they have not even heard you talk before. Okay, so brand your appearance. That's the 5 things. So the 5th thing. So let me quickly do a recap. Here is the moderator. It's like these people want to leave me for 2 hours here. Okay, I think the moderator is here. Okay, so let me quickly do a recap of everything I've mentioned. I said 7 tools you need to build your brand as an author. Number 1, a well-optimized social media profile. Number 2, a strong brand message. Number 3, content. Number 4, consistency. Number 5, build relationship with your audience and expand your network. Number 6, I said leverage public speaking. Number 7, I said brand your appearance, which is your graphics and your picture. Thank you everyone who has watched me speak. I am very sure you all have gotten value one way or the other. So I don't know. I can't hear you, the moderator. I can't hear you. Can you
hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, man. Yes, thank you so much. You gave us so much. Like my notepad is already full. I've written a lot. I'm not lying. I wrote. Even my partner here wrote too. Thank you so much for those full and valuable tips you gave to us. So we move forward. So I can see how engaging it has been, and I want to know, ma'am, what do you have for those who are just starting out and don't have a brand of their own? Like what they do is just to keep posting random content. They are not sure of how to specialize yet. So what can you say for them? Like what can you give? What advice can you give to them, ma'am?
Okay, I'll quickly mention 7 things that will help you to identify or to be able to establish your niche or your area of interest. 7 things quickly. Yes. Number 1, your talents. If you check very well, you have something that you can use as a talent to build a brand. Is it that you use your talent, or number 2, or your skills? Your skills, something you learn somewhere. You learn web designing, you learn graphic designing, you learn fashion designing, you learn art and crafts, you learn so many things. You can use that. If you cannot find anything in your talent or in your skills, another thing you can use is your experience. The experience you've had in past. You've gone for NYSC, right? That's an experience. You've given birth to a child, right? That's an experience. You've done CS before, cesarean session to give birth. That's an experience. You waited for 10 years before you can have a baby. That's an experience. You've have appendix before. So there's so many experience out there. You graduated as a first class graduate, just like me. I like to do shakara with that thing when I get to that place. It's not easy.
It's allowed.
You graduated with the first class. That's an experience. You graduated with a pass. It's also an experience. So we have so many experiences that you can put together and look at it and say, okay, which one do I want to use to build a brand? So I've talked about talent. I've talked about skills. I've talked about experience. Another thing is knowledge.
Knowledge.
What do you know? You know so many things, oh. If I tell you, okay, let me ask you. Okay, Vivian, let me ask you. Do you know how to make jollof rice? Okay. My moderator is not Vivian. Tell me, what's your name, please?
Laju.
Yes, you know how to make jollof rice, Abi? You don't know how to make jollof rice?
I do. At least I can try.
You know something, and some people say, "What do I know?" Me, I don't know anything. You don't. Me, I know how to back a baby because I have 3 children. So there are so many things you know. I know how to make amala. Some people don't know how to make it, and they want to learn from you. And you're like, is it not just to make amala? Who doesn't know that one? Yeah, a lot of people don't know it. So those things that you know, that you think other people know, there are things they don't even know, and they want people to teach them. They want a person who can build a brand around it and create content around it. You understand? So I've talked about your talent, your skills, your experience, your knowledge. The last one is your expertise. Expertise is simply what you have been doing for years. I have been a public speaker since 2015. So there's hardly, I have trained a lot, even in as TEDx speakers, I've trained a lot of people. Like I've trained over 200 people as a TEDx speaker. I know a lot about public speaking. So expertise is that thing you have been doing for a very long time. You've become like you've been a hairstylist for 7 years, for 10 years. You know about hair, you know how to style hair, you know everything that has to do with beauty, style, and fashion. You know something, and you've been able to develop an expertise in that area because it's something you have been doing over and over. So those 5 things are things you can easily look into and use to build or start building your brand. I hope it is very straightforward and
Ma,
explicit.
coach with the sauce. Coach with the sauce. Thank you, ma. Yeah, if I could just make the fire emoji. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you so much, Minta. You've done a lot
You're
and you've said a
welcome.
lot. Do
You're
I get
welcome.
to see my book very soon? My book very
What do you
soon.
say?
Ma. My book. As the time goes by, I'll publish my own book. Yes,
Okay. I wish you all the best.
yes. Thank you so much for your
You're
time. Thank you, ma.
welcome. You're welcome.
All right. So we move forward to our next speaker. Yes, our next speaker. This lady, she's a very fair lady. Oyibo Pepe, Chuku Chuku Pepe. She's an intelligent marketer who believes in having the right strategy over trial and error marketing. She has successfully built a system to help business grow their brand to the top 10, spend less on marketing, and get more clients. She currently holds the position as the head of the content marketing team and brand consultant at GoLoko Diaries as she fearlessly promotes the brand content. And her name is Miss Vivian Claire Okeke. Hey God, say she's beautiful, say you're shining, see your white teeth. Oh, it's good to see you. It's good to I'm really happy to see you. Yes, my smart marketer, I give you salute.
Thank you very much for that warm introduction. Thank you very much.
Yes, you are welcome.
Rightly said, my name is Vivian Claire Okeke. I'm a smart content marketer and a brand strategist. What that means is I help clients with ideas, strategies, content to get their brands to the top 10. And I believe in a strategy that helps clients get more clients and spend less on ads. So for the purpose of this event, I'll be speaking on how to critique your book and ensure it goes viral before it's even published. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, let me hear you say, I can hear clear. I hear you clear. I hear you clear. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, I think you guys can hear me. So, as I was saying, I'm speaking on how to critique your book. First of all, I want to say a very big shout out and thank you to Danu, to GoLoko Diaries, to members of the team, to the volunteers, and everybody that makes sure this event popped up on our screen every day. Thank you, Orishalaju. Thank you, Blessing Inoge. Thank you, Lawrence Uche. Thank you, Mayowa. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I mean, everybody. So I'll be going right into it, and I'll love to share my screen. Yeah. see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? Okay, okay. Yes, I think you can see my screen now. So Omobabiri gave a very good speech. She talked about a lot of things, and one of the things that stood out was one of the ways to preserve your authority is by writing a book. And you guys remember the title of this event, right? Becoming a viral authority. And before you write your book, there are certain things you need to put in place. You need to know how to critique your book and ensure it goes viral. Because you don't want to put a book out there that will be a subject of ridicule or people won't understand. So first of all, you need to know this, how to critique your book. I want you to do something. I want you to take out your jotter, your pen, and make sure you take notes of the things I'll be saying, because the things you'll be learning today are not things you can hear or see anywhere else. It's GoLoko Diaries that can provide this information to you. So let's get into it. The first thing I want you to know is every author, including you, has the potential of going viral. Can somebody type that in the comments? Every author, including you, has the potential of going viral. Every author, including you, has the potential of going viral. And that only happens if you use the right strategies and work with a good publishing team. GoLoko Diaries is a good publishing team. So, as Orishalaji introduced me, I'm a fan of using the right strategies over try and error. I don't believe in try and error marketing. I believe in doing the right thing, ensuring that your book will go viral before you even set out to publish that book. So, what are the right strategies? That are the things I'll be sharing with you. So, I'll be sharing with you steps to critique your book before anyone else does. And the first thing I want you to do is, the first step to critiquing your book is looking at other authors' book, seeing their reviews. How many of you here know about Amazon reviews? Yeah. I know a lot of persons here know about Amazon reviews, but I'm not sure you know how Amazon reviews can help you make your book better. And that's the first thing I want to be sharing. Leveraging the reviews of best-selling authors. How can you do this? If you want to write a book, chances are there are a million other books out there. So you don't want to write a book that's already out there, or a book that people has already said, I don't want to read this book. So what would you do instead? Go to go to amazon.com/book. Yeah. Search for your expertise or niche, maybe personal development, personal branding, anything you're into. Look for the best books there, the one with the top reviews, the most popular books. Let me go with Atomic Habits. Check their reviews. Click on the 3-star reviews. You see a lot of things that people said was wrong with this book, or this book should have done better at this place. Make a list of those things. Make sure you add them to your book. Make an outline of it and add them to your book. That's the first step to publishing a good book. The next step, okay. First of all, if you just learned something new, can I see that in the comment section? Let me know in the comment section if you just learned something new. The next thing I want to talk about, because of time, is editing your book. So Bayo Moses is a book publisher. He's a member of the American Writers and Acts Incorporation. He said something. He said, book editing is done from the left side of the brain. It involves analyzing, thinking. You have to edit your book like you're a critic or semi-enemy to the book. There's no pity party here. You don't want to put a book out there and somebody else will be critiquing you. No, you have to do the work first. So book editing has to be done by you first. And one thing I want you to know is, when editing your book, you don't have to do the work yourself. You can easily hire an editor on LinkedIn or on Upwork or any of the freelancing platform. Just make sure that that book gives value at every page. And even if you spend the whole day, the whole week writing that page and it feels like nonsense to you, please just erase it. Edit your book to the very best. You don't want people to carry your book, read the first 10 pages and drop it. If they drop that book, they're not going to refer it to another person. They're not going to, and that person is not going to refer it to another person. So that's how you do. The second thing you need to do is editing your book. Once you've edited your book and painstakingly critique it, you will have no fear, and that's the boldness you need to promote your book and brand fearlessly. Most people here have probably written books, yeah? Most people here have probably written books, but they have never published it. Why? Because they feel that that book might not be good enough for the public. That book might not be smart enough. That book is not good enough. So I want you to take out this time to edit your book, painstakingly critique it. Make sure that every page is adding value. Make sure that that book is good for the public. And one of the way you can do that is, first of all, checking the reviews of other authors. Second of all, having a second pair of eyes on your book. And aside as having a second pair of eyes on your book, you can convert your book to audiobook using tools like Natural Reader and listen to yourself. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, then that should make sense to other people, right? I'm going to the next step. The next thing is, does your book solve a problem? Does your book solve an itching problem? See, the psychology of a reader is every reader is willing to spend their money and time reading books only if it solves their problem. Only if it solves their problem. I want you to take note of that. Every reader is willing to spend their time and money reading book only if it solves their problem. So before you set out to write a book, make sure that that book is attached to a problem. You can't just write a book because you know about personal branding or personal development. No, write a blog post instead. There are so many blog posts about personal branding. What will make you write a book is if that book is going to solve a problem. So, Mrs. Omobabiri talked about writing a book on personal branding that makes money. She identified the problem. People want to make money before she wrote the book about personal branding. If you read my profile, you see something like, do you want to take your brand to the top 10, get more clients, and spend less on ads? That is a problem most people have. I identified that problem before going on to tell my story. So if you have a story, you have a book, you want to write the book, make sure that that book, first of all, solves people's problem. You can't just write a book about the stories your grandmother told you. Everybody has stories their grandmother told them. And nobody's going to read that book because we all have stories, right? Yesterday, Shemon Odebami talked about the importance of storytelling, how to craft a good story. If you want to craft a good story, you have to attach it to a problem. You have to make sure that if you're telling stories about stories your grandmother told you, tell us what that thing did for you. Attach it to a problem. And one of the problems Nigeria faces is poverty, insecurity. If you can identify one of these problems and attach your book to that, for instance, stories that your grandmother told you that took you from point A to point B, stories your grandmother told you that made you a millionaire. Another good example is, we all know Prosperity, right? Prosperity released an audio course after he became a millionaire. And he released the story of how he became a millionaire with that audio course. He didn't just put out an audio course. He attached it to a story. He attached a problem. And that's what I want you to do. Let's go to the next one. This point is very important. It's very important. Authors don't make book go viral. Sorry. Authors don't make book go viral. Ads don't make book go viral. Readers do. Can somebody say that? Authors don't make book go viral. Ads don't make books go viral. Readers do. I don't just want you to listen to this. I want you to understand the psychology behind this. If an author buys 1 million copies of his book, chances are that book will not go viral, because viral has to do with the readers. It's the readers that make book go viral. Before you set out to publish your book, whether you're a popular person, you're a prominent person, or you have so much to spend on art, that's not a factor if the book will go viral. That's why Amazon and other book sites have something called reviews. You need reviews for your book to go viral, and that's something readers can do. 70% of viral books, according to research, 70% of viral books are based on words of mouth. And that is not something you give people money to do for you. No. If you have so much money and you print a lot of copies of your book and put it in people's house, they are not going to read that book if you don't make that book authentic. So if you want your book to go viral, the first step to making your book go viral is writing a good book. Write a good book. Because if I read a good book, chances are I'll refer it to my friend who will refer it to a mentor that will recommend it as a guide to his mentees. That's how book go viral. Not ads, not popularity, not anything. Ads can make your book go viral. Authors can make book go viral. Readers too. And that way, when you write a good book, I would recommend it to somebody who will recommend it to a mentor. And a mentor can recommend it to his thousands of mentees. And another person can pick up that book and give it as a guide for further reading in the university or anywhere. But first of all, you have to write a good book. That's the first step to going viral with your book. The next thing is book timing. This is very important. Book timing. So most authors want to publish their book on New Year Eve or week New York Times releases bestseller. The problem with this is that there will be too much competition on the ground and the book will be struggling for attention. It's advisable to publish a week or a month before the rush hour so you have a customer base and standing in the market to gain official recognition. Most authors want to publish their book at the rush hour. Oh, I'm going to release my book on New Year's Eve. The problem with this is there will be so much saturation. So many people already want to do that. So book timing is another factor you have to consider when you're publishing your book. I want to tell you something. I want to give you a very important insight to this. The book Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins sold over 2.5 million copies but never became number one bestseller because it was published the same week as Michelle Obama's book. Now you see the importance of book timing. You know how everybody wants to become bestseller, right? You know the authority that comes with that and all that. But it's only book timing and some other factors that will make you get to that. If you publish your book the same week New York Times is releasing their own bestseller, how can you have a ground? Like you need reviews, you need some other factors that are considered. You're not going to get that factors only if you know about book timing. And this is something a good publishing team can help you with. Let me go to the next thing. Book trailer. So oh God. Are you guys writing or I should just stop? Okay. Book trailer. Book trailer, just like movie trailers, is a creative summary of a book with sounds, visuals, and compelling scenes to make the readers buy the book. One thing about book trailer is not so many people do it. And if you can take this step, if you can take a step further to produce a book trailer, you have a better chance than other books that didn't. So just like the movie trailers, they tell you important scenes in the movie, they'll tell you why you need to watch the movie. It just gives you suspense and you can't wait to see that movie. That's the same thing book trailer does for your book. It puts the audience in the frame of mind to want to read that book. And do you know that? Have you ever recommended a movie because you watched the movie trailer, not because you've seen the movie? Yes, I have. Other people have too. So when people watch your book trailer, there's a high chance that they're going to recommend it. Oh, I watched this book trailer, it's really nice, and I think you should read the book. That's a step to going viral. I want to tell you another thing. The book 4-Hour Chef by Tim Ferriss moved from number 140 to number 30 on Amazon. The same week they released a book trailer. Now you see the importance of book trailer. They moved from number 140 to number 30 on Amazon. The same week they released a book trailer. Let me give you a feel of what a book trailer looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like. 4-Hour Chef. Sorry, it's loading. Yeah. Sorry, please, is there a socket around there? Eh?
Hello, people. We are sorry for the break in transmission. I don't know what's happening with this network. Yesterday, to be honest, I was not happy. I came on time, prepared, and I did not get to do my job. And this network is back again to ruin things. Ah, thank God she's back. She's back. Thank God. Thank God. Finally.
Sorry,
And
it
you are
was.
back. You are back.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All
So,
right.
who can
You have the
remember the
floor.
last point I said? Okay. The last thing I said, I was talking about book trailer, and I was sharing a video about book trailer, how it looks like, but I can't share it now because my laptop went off. Sorry, it happens. So I'll go to the last point, which is the most important point, and I feel I shouldn't have shared it, but because of what happened, I just have to. I'll share it. I feel everybody needs to hear that. And the last point is book goal. You have to know the goal of your book. What You have to know the goal of your book. What is the purpose of that book? Why are you writing a book? So, the purpose of a book is not to be marketed. Books are not marketing. They're not to be marketed at its penny or low price. Books are marketing to help promote your brand, to build an authority for you. So that's what I want you to know. Books are not just to be marketed at probably $15, $2. They are marketing to help you build your brand, to help you build a community, to help you have a standing. How many of you know Michelin tires? Probably your parents use Michelin tires for their cars or anywhere. How many of you know Michelin tires? So Michelin tires in 1900 created a guide and filled it with so much information. Guess how much they sold it at that time? They sold it was for free. And you wonder, why would they do that? So much information. They created a guide, a traveler's guide, telling people about tours, how to fix their cars in case it gets spoiled, showed them hotels, restroom they can drop at. And after all this information, they gave it out for free. Why? Because Michelin tires knew that travelers needed cars and cars needed tires. Do you understand the logic? They knew that travelers needed cars and cars needed tires, and tires equals to more sales for them. That's something you have to take note of when writing a book. It's not just something you write to sell at $2, $50, make quick money. Books are marketing tools to build your brand. And because of that single act Michelin did, they moved their brand from, I think according to author something, I can't remember right now. They are the number one tire company in the world, Michelin tires. So that's all for today. I hope you learned something. How to critique your book. The three things you have to know is leveraging the reviews of best-selling authors. The second thing is editing your book. The third thing is from going viral. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
After this event, I'm going to look for who Michelin Tires is. I also learned
Okay.
that as movies have trailers, books have trailers, and
Of
also the
course.
importance of book timing.
Yeah.
Imagine you writing a book for Christmas during Easter. Does not tally. Does not make sense. So
No,
thank you
it
so much.
doesn't. Yeah, I'm going to, the slides will be available on my LinkedIn profile.
All
So you can
right.
connect with me on
Okay.
LinkedIn or Instagram. I'll drop the slides there and I'll share it with you guys. Thank you for
And yes,
having me, GoLoko Diaries. I am honored.
thank you. Yes, and thank you. If you
All
want to
right.
connect with her, her name is Vivian Claire Okeke. Connect with this fair lady, aka Smart
Yeah,
Marketer. Thank you so much.
you know the
Thank you
vibes.
so much.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Moving forward, my people. Yes, it's 6:38 p.m. here, West African time, and I'm still your host, Orishalaju Ejoma, aka Laju for short. So now I'm moving forward to our next speaker. This guy, this guy like this, hmm, is my Yoruba. Is it Yoruba or Yoruba? My Yoruba Egbon. I got the opportunity to speak to him for the first time last night. And I was like, oh man, oh Lord, I didn't expect this to be to be this fast. So he's a celebrity web designer and a top-rated word spoken word artist. He motivates he motivates hungry souls with words of encouragement and believes that every single person can do whatever he or she decides to do. And his name His name is Mr. Tosin Olomu. I don't know if I got the surname right, but he is our next speaker and he has the floor. Hey God, hey, see, how you doing now? Hey God,
Oh
I'm
my
using this Yoruba Irish
gosh!
thing.
Hello. Good to have you. Good to have you. Good.
Yeah,
This is my people. Happy Sunday. And yes, this is the last Sunday of the year. Oh my gosh, I'm super, super excited to be here. This is the moment we become viral. This is the one program that gets you to becoming a viral authority. And within the next few minutes, we're about to really, really go viral. Thank you for sticking with us. Okay, just because of the pronunciation of Laju earlier, my last name is Olomu. Olomu. Yes, not Olomu. Please, it's not Olomu. Hello. Hello. Okay, now you are back. All right, so into my spoken word poetry. This poetry was born out of struggles. It was born out of wanting to get it done. But then again, as a viral authority, how else can I inspire you? How else can I tell you to get it going? By doing what I'm doing right now and you're listening by opening your ears and hearing. You see, it's not easy to go ahead when you're starting from low points. But at the same time, you have to stand on that point because it's that point that pushes you further and higher. You have to go through the ladders because, hey, if you keep walking, your legs will get weak. But then with the ladders, it takes you faster and makes it easier. And then you get there quicker than any other person. Well, of course, a lot of Gen Zs on LinkedIn, and I know you are listening to me right now, and I'm so proud to be a Gen Z as well. But hey, nothing says you cannot do it if you really want to do it. Okay, so I know you might be wondering, what's the title of my spoken word? Well, you've always read on my LinkedIn headline. You can do it. If I say you can do it, what do I mean exactly? I mean, you can start that business. Hey, you can start that money making machine. Okay, maybe you don't want to talk about money. Okay, great. You want to make impact? You should get started. How do you get started? Come on, just think it. And if you can think it, you can do it. Okay, no. Maybe that's too much. Okay, how about you just sit? How about you just sit and relax and then imagine? That is not too hard, is it? Imagination is easier. Now, if you can imagine things, listen, if you can imagine things, who can stop your imagination? Last I checked, nobody. Absolutely no one. Now, this, I say, how do you do it? You imagine your life and you live your life. Okay? I want to be a doctor tomorrow. Oh, I want to be a public speaker. I imagine myself doing public speaking. And then what do I do tomorrow? I do public speaking because first of all, I imagine. And then after I imagine it, I'm living it. I'm doing it. That is exactly how we do it. So when I say to you, you can do it, it's because you can imagine it first. So you imagine and then you do it. Yes, you can do it. Thank you so much for listening. I really do hope now you understand and get the idea behind all of my LinkedIn headline that says you can do it. Thank you. Gracias. Okay, I'm done. Let's go.
This network glitch is so annoying. My people, my LinkedIn family, my YouTube family, my Instagram family. I don't know if you can hear me, but I don't know if you can hear me. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Is there anybody there? Oh, finally. Thank God, thank God. So, so I was saying, my LinkedIn family, make some noise. My LinkedIn family, make some noise. Oh, you can just put in the emojis there. If you're part of my network. Okay, the YouTube people, make some noise. Make some noise. Disturb that comment section. And if you're on IG, do your thing. Make some noise. Make some premium noise. Thank you, Tosin, for that wonderful spoken word. And I also got to know yesterday that he runs a podcast. So I don't know, maybe later I can share the link or something. So now I want to introduce my guy. Hey God, the boss of the bosses. Hey. Are you guys ready for this one? Are you guys ready for this one? Are you guys ready for this one? I have to even play a sound to attach to it. I don't know if you can hear me. My people, can you hear me? If you can hear me, make some noise. Show sign that you can hear me now. Show sign that you can hear me now. Show sign that you can hear me now. I don't know. I hate this Nigerian network die. I cannot wait to leave this place. What's all this? Tell me what's all this? Hey, my guy Lauren. my storytelling G. Hello. I greet you. Church girl, I greet you. I see you. Mr. Prosperity, I greet you. I see you. I see my sister. Obikoya, I see you. Hey God, I remove my wig for you. So guys, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yes, yes. I like what I see. I like what I see. I like what I see. And I'm really happy that we are still, yeah. We're keeping the vibe on. We're keeping the vibe alive. We're keeping the vibes on top. Yes. So now I want to introduce the founder. Is that right? Yes, the father and the founder and the originator and the dreamer of all dreams. The Joseph of LinkedIn, the one that used to dream too much. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Peace. I want to introduce the dreamer, the Joseph the dreamer, that Joseph of the reason, like the reason why we are here today. So I like to give it. I want to do something different because his own is different now. His own is different now. So I want to do something very unique. You should be aware, Sha. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for me? Are you guys ready for me? Hey, if you are ready, I say make some noise. Make some gentle noise. Make some emoji noise for me. Yeah. Emoji noise. Yeah. If you are ready, make some emoji noise.
Emoji nice.
I don't know. I want to know if you guys can hear me. I hope I'm not talking to myself. I hope I'm not talking to myself. I hope I'm not talking to myself. Hey God. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Oh. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Oh. All right. It seems like it can. I really don't know if you guys can hear me. But if you cannot hear me, I believe you can hear me. Yes, I believe you can hear me. So I want to make some noise for the Oga, the upcoming Obiku Bana, the latest millionaire to be, the dreamer of all dreams, the one that will make our dreams come to be, the one who is the father of the GoLoko, the one who they craze, the one who they craze. The one who see, this guy he's not a normal somebody. He's not a normal somebody. So let us make some noise for pause first. Let's pause first. Let me tell you about his portfolio. This guy is going to be convocating tomorrow. So let us all support him. Tomorrow he's going to be doing his convocation. And it's going to be a confirmed architecturist. I don't know if that's the word. Architectural engineer. I beg God, let me not go and blow carbon here. So it's going to be a architectural professional tomorrow. Yes. Not only that, he's also the founder. Yes, the founder of GoLoko Diaries. Not only that, he's a land banking advisor for Oxford Holdings. Yes, Oxford Holding Company. He's also my G. So let us make some noise for the Oga, the Oga itself, the millionaire doings. Let us make some noise for Denu Bond. Hey. If you're there, show yourself. Show. Oh Yana. See his face. We can see you.
Let me clearly.
Can you see me?
Okay. They can see you. Calm down. What are you doing? Okay, you know what? Let me just carry it.
This thing is not showing clearly. I'm not seeing myself.
This is showing now. Calm down. They're seeing you.
Hey guys, thank you so much for having me on. Don't mind me, I'm trying to set up something. This thing is not standing very correctly. Okay. Can you guys see me here?
Shift back. Don't worry, shift back. Don't worry, shift back. Okay. Yes, like that. Thank you.
The lighting. It's fine. Let me on the lights. I'm too dark. Yeah, hazard.
This thing can actually live here.
It's good. I also see how this is like. Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? If you're happy to be here tonight, I beg, let me see the comments. Let me see the comment versus. Hey. Yes. So we are live. We are live. We are live. We are live here. And thank you so much for that wonderful intro, Urusela Jimmy Drama. I really very much appreciate it. You did like this for my heart now, as per my G. So don't mind me, Jerry. I like to play a lot kind of today. So today, don't mind me. I'm going traditional a bit. Understand? Today, my name is David Bonbon, like you have been introduced, and I am here to show you this: how to publish your book in 30 minutes or less, without leaving your bedroom or paying lots of money to a printing press. Understand? That is my purpose of being here tonight. That's what I want to show you. I want to show you the secret. I want to show you the key. I want to give you the oil that will carry you for the next 2022. Understand how you can go ahead and publish your book in 30 minutes or less without leaving your bedroom or paying lots of money to a printing press. Before I move on, I want to really appreciate all the speakers who have spoken before me, and then the spoken word performance by Tosi Olomu. I really appreciate every single thing. So, first off, I am actually guessing that this is not your first webinar. This is not the first time you are attending a webinar that promised you that you become a book author. This is not the first time you are attending a webinar on book publishing, and you have probably failed at book publishing in the time past before, whether online or offline. Understand? It's not your fault. And I'm here to tell you that if you've been concerned about the fact that in the past you've not been able to succeed in book publishing, today I want to assure you that that those fears, I'm putting them at rest. And God will do them. You can do it. You just need the right person. The big book publishing houses you probably know have your best interest at heart. They don't have your best interest at heart, and you know they always say that you need a lot of money and then you need a fancy book to become a published author. But I'm telling you that all of that are actually not needed. So today I want to tell you that if you've thought ever before that these book publishing houses don't have your best interest at heart, yes, you are probably right. Understand? They want to keep you helpless and in need of money, but that is why we are here for you. We are going to, like Omoba said, we are, understand?
Continue, Baba. Continue. Continue. Continue.
So, sorry, we went on the other time.
All right, continue.
Then, so, if you have a dream of becoming a book author, to write a book that impacts and changes lives, understand? I want you to know that I'm about to help you make it happen in this video, understand? And I pray God help us all together. Let me say in Jesus' name, amen. So my goal for this presentation is to help two types of people. Number one, I seek to help authors.
Don't worry, continue. Don't worry.
I seek to help authors. We can change the title now.
Don't worry, it's fine.
I seek to help authors. Then I also seek to help writers and general business professionals.
Okay,
understand? So those are the two people I want to help. I want to help writers to become published authors at the end of this seminar, and then I also want to help authors to become viral authority, because there's a difference. So I'll be showing you my blueprint. I'll be showing you everything from this presentation. You'll be getting how to become a published author. Number one, if you're a writer or business professional that is thinking to write a book, And I'll also be showing you, if you are already an author who have published a book, how to become a viral authority from the same show. In the next 45 minutes, I will take you through. I want to get you to believe that VAB verb is the key to becoming a published author and a viral authority. Understand? Sorry, I don't know why I'm so blur like this. I don't know. I beg, help me. I don't understand these tech things. Eh? But God will do. I'm sure. Are you hearing me? Can you hear me? Can they hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay. If you can hear me, say GoLoko Diaries. Say, don't mind me. I'm full of vibes. Understand? So, in the past 2 years, by the grace of God, I have had the amazing opportunity to be an author of 2 books without of 2 books without actually having to engage any printing houses or printing press. Understand? In fact, I've also assisted so many people to become published without having the need for publishing houses or going through the traditional media. And I've always not always been like that. Just a few years back, I was like you. Understand? A few years back, when I was a kid, below 8 years old, I was a quite reserved individual who is always at the back of the class. Understand? Not at the back of the class, sorry. I was someone who was quiet and reserved, and people wonder that you could lock me up in a dark room and you'd be like, nope, you not hear anything. Understand? So I was very, very reserved, and while I was actually able to top the classes and play a little bit with my friends, I was not connecting with people. My relationship skills were quite poor, and people valued me as someone they might not want to really relate with. Even in sport, I wasn't good, and I was not the coolest kid in class. Understand? Those kind of things, those were the
Becoming a viral authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Amobabiri Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Omobabirin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Omobabirin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Omobabirin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Register now with the link below to join us online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 30th 2022. Featuring Denubon, Tosin Olomo, Omobabirin Adiola Oshideko, Emmanuel Nduka, Sheun Odegbami, Vivian Claire Okeke, Samuel Ade Muiwa. 5 p.m. daily. Online. See you there. GoLoko Diaries presents Becoming a Viral Authority. Date January Saturday 29th and Sunday 2022.
Aha. How is this? Hey, hello guys. I'm very sorry for the short hours. Understand? We were trying to just achieve better quality because I was really poor. Understand the way I came out. So we are back online now. My name is David Vobon, as you know, and then previously talking about how I actually started. And I said my goal is to show you how to become a published author in 30 minutes or less. Understand? Without leaving the comfort of your bedroom. Without leaving the comfort of your bedroom or visiting or having to pay, publishing houses a lot of money to become published. Understand? So don't mind, this thing is a lot, it's kind of flipping on the other side. I'm trying to get it. So anyways, yes, so I said back when I was a kid, I was just like you, understand? I also wanted to just come out and be someone who would be famous, understand? I wanted to, my major desire then was just to be famous, and I wanted to be reckoned and to be known, because most of the time I was being regarded as someone who was Yoruba man Yogo, understand? I was being regarded as an ignoble person, as a person who was not someone who was interesting to be related with. And what I really wanted was to be perceived as, not that to be perceived as silent, dumb, and ignoble like I'd always been. And I think what actually got me into writing and books was my first interaction with a person, with a particular book that was published by someone that was my age mate then. I was 8 years old. I can't really remember the name of the book now, but I believe when I wrote my first book, at 8 years old in primary 5, Magic Basket of Fruits. When I wrote it, it was because there was a promise that I would be famous. That was why I wrote that book, understand? So, and when I finished writing the book, I actually walked up to my mom and I was like, yeah, I want to, I want me to say one published book now. And my mom did not actually tell me at that time, but she told me that she was going to tell a friend who studied English to assist me and get published. But the truth was that we came from a very modest family and we could not afford the exorbitant publishing rate that these publishing houses actually had for us. And then because of that, my dream was kind of held, and then it was just hanging there. So while I actually continued writing my stories from time to time, this problem lingered on, and then continuously every single year it was in my resolution that I would become published this year. Understand? I was writing it in my diary every year that I will become published this year. I'll become published, and that was how it was. So I continued writing, but it actually felt terrible because it was as if I was losing out on that dream. It was getting, when a dream is taking long to be achieved, it gets weaker. Your resolution to get it grows weaker each and every day. And that was the level I was getting to. It felt really terrible. And I actually tried clinging out to the dream. Around 2016, 2015, I started submitting entries for book publishing and for writing competitions, and with the hope that I get selected in one of these writing competitions. And actually, the reason I actually started going into writing competitions was because some of them promised that they will get the winning entries, they will get published. Understand? So it was because there was also another promise that I'll become a published author, and I actually started for writing.
Continue, Dino.
That was why I went into writing, into writing competitions, submitting entries for writing competitions. But I continued, so I didn't actually get selected for any of them. Along the line, I got in touch with a colleague of mine, AUTHOR-ity, and then he showed me to Solomon Okpa, and who was in the publishing business, and that was when it all started. And when I got to know him, he told me I could publish my book myself. And I was like, oh, this is a new thing. So I had an epiphany, and then at the moment I got connected with, I had no books. I had no books to publish, understand? I had no books in my mind to give, because all my books that I've written so far, that I maybe misplaced them or gotten them lost, understand, in the process of transit and everything. And then that was that. So he now showed me a particular strategy to writing a book, and then I was like, oh, let me give it a try. And after I followed the strategy, I launched my book. I wrote a particular book, and then I launched the book, and it's on Amazon as we speak. And I still refer to that book today. You can go check it out, Diary 101. So I realized from that experience that the secret to becoming a published author wasn't in spending money to print books, but leveraging Amazon's print on demand system and platform. This simple channel was the secret to me becoming a published author at the age of 18 after 10 years of wanting to become one. Understand? So I got so excited about the secret that I discovered that I started coaching people in the early of 2019, 2020. I started coaching a lot of people. I coached about 250 persons and actually mentored about 5 persons one-on-one to clarity on writing their books and getting published. Myself, I wasn't left out. I went out to develop this strategy, and then I drafted out about 6 books I was ready to publish, but I had to calm down. Each genre I went into, once I had the main purpose of the story idea had been identified, I could finish the manuscript. Like initially, I had already started losing the entire concept of writing a book, but along the line, after I got in touch with the man and I started developing myself, I discovered that any genre I enter into, with just a little bit of stuff, I get the main idea, and then I'm ready to go about the book. And as exciting as it was, I've also learned from the frameworks. I've shared the frameworks with a number of people. I've had the opportunity to share with a number of people like Nathaniel Ike, who sold a number of his books without spending a penny on printing, and his books got delivered to people outside of the country. Also, my mentor actually, I got in touch with my mentor earlier last year, and then he also engaged me, and then I helped him with his book publishing, and then someone in India bought his book, and he didn't have to, consult any printing press or anything. Even the book quality actually came out nicer than what he actually printed before he met me. So that is how it goes. After I learned about this unique approach to book publishing, I was able to publish 2 books, understand, and become an author like I actually dreamt of. So that was done. I eventually become an author. Even today, people call me the viral author. I believe you know that. You know that story. Okay, I believe you know that story, right? About the viral author. So, but what was even cooler was the fact that I started sharing my stories and started becoming famous. So it's as if now I'm getting the traction I've been always wanting to get. I'm getting to live with more people, and I've gotten to achieve my dream. So I've not achieved everything I wanted to achieve yet, but I've gotten to achieve a lot of those stuff. And I've also watched other authors become famed in their various field of expertise with the few strategies I've shared with them. Understand? So in this seminar, in this webinar, I'll be showing you 3 secrets on how to publish your book in under 30 minutes. I'll be showing you 3 secrets. If you are with me, type 3 secrets in the comment section, please. Who can't wait to get my 3 secrets? 3 secrets. I'm going to share you 3 secrets. 3 massive secrets. They are very, very massive. Who can't wait to get there? Understand? I know you can't wait. So the first secret is, I hope you can see my handwriting. Don't mind me. I have a very, very worldly handwriting. So the first secret is how to write a book in 6 hours or less using that's the first secret. The second secret is how to publish your book in 30 minutes or less without leaving your bedroom or wasting money. Yes. So we'll be very brief. I just want to share with you the strategies, the frameworks. Understand? It's not going to take long. So I'll also be sharing with you how to become a best-selling author. A best-selling. Can they see this? Can you guys see this? I hope you can. Don't mind my handwriting. It's so ugly. Become a best-selling author without spending money on ads. So these are 3 secrets I'll be showing you. Number 1, how to write a book in 6 hours or less using the idea script method. Number 2, how to publish your book in 30 minutes or less without leaving your bedroom or wasting money engaging a printing press. Number 3 is how to become a best-selling author without spending money on ads. So these are the 3 secrets I'll be sharing with you. So let's get to number 1. Are you with me? Who is so excited to hear number 1? Secret number 1. Who is so excited to see what secret number 1 entails? Secret 1. How to write a book in 6 hours. So that is that. Let me show you how to write a book in 6 hours. Well, how did I learn about this thing? When I met with Solomon Okpa, the other time I met with him, I actually had no book to publish. And the reason I had no book was I had already misplaced most of the short stories I wrote. Magic Basket of Fruits, I unfortunately misplaced it, and then all the stories I wrote, I misplaced them. And I had written, and then I had nothing to actually write, to actually publish. So, and also I had actually grown at that stage when I met Solomon Okpa. I had grown to believe that writing a book is very, very hard. So then I met with him, he shared with me something called snowflake methodology, and I went online and I started researching about snowflake methodology. So then, when I got to know about snowflake methodology, what actually happened was that snowflake methodology, I struggled with it. I struggled with it. I tried learning it. I researched and I rehearsed it, and I was able to struggle finish my book, Diary 101. But at the long run, I also got in touch with one of Hussein Bronson's concepts and strategies, and I was able to link it up with snowflake methodology, and I was able to dissect it and relate it together and come up with a new strategy to writing books in 6 hours or less. And this strategy, I've used it a lot. I used it, and then it helped me develop the skeleton for about 6 books within just a week. I'm not lying here. It helped me develop the skeleton of about 6 books within a week, and then it's so awesome. I've tested it in various genres, understand, and then it has been performing so well. So this is the strategy. I'll be sharing it with you now. It's so top notch. Number 1, identify the main idea. Understand, that is it. A book always has a main idea. So identify that main idea. When you identify the main idea, you have finished that book. Number 2, develop the book skeleton. When you identify the main idea, you then develop the book skeleton. The main idea is like the head. Understand? When you identify the head, you develop the skeleton. What is it? That is the branches. The branches. So develop the skeleton. This is the head, the main idea. That's it. So you develop, oh, this is where my book is going to. This is where my idea is going to. Then this is where the next idea is going to. It's going here. It's branching like this. It's branching like this. It's branching like this. So develop the book skeleton. When you develop the book skeleton, what do you do next? Number 3, you edit it grammarly. Understand? You don't stress yourself. You edit with Grammarly. Grammarly Premium, Grammarly, you just edit it with Grammarly. After you come up with after you've been able to develop the skeleton, edit it with Grammarly. Grammarly will give you the body. Understand? And then now have something like this. Don't mind me. Understand? So that's what we're talking about. Then number 4, you pick a catchy title. A catchy title. Don't go and pick. My mommy said, there are so many titles that are so very, very, very annoying. But pick a catchy title, something that someone can remember easily. Like my book now, I titled one of my books Diary 101. Diary 101. You can easily remember Diary 101, understand? So don't stress yourself and start picking all these long titles. Your title should not even be more than just 3 words, 3 main words. Diary 101, buy a lot of blueprints, finish, you have forgotten it. So pick a catchy title, something that can not be easily forgotten, understand? That can be easily remembered. Pick a catchy title. Then number 5, do what? Number 5, you finish your book. Finish your book. So that is the framework. So this idea switch method will help you. Once you're able to follow this thing, it will help you write your book in 6 hours or less. You can try me. Try me. If you can follow it, it's going to help you write. No matter the type of book. Sorry, I have hiccups. No matter the type of book. You see, my friend, I shared this story with my friend, Victoria, and then she wanted to write a fiction book. I shared the story with her. I shared this framework with her, and then I told her to identify the main idea for her book. Like what actually happened in her story. She identified that main idea, and I told her to identify all the stories that led to that main idea. That is only theory. Understand? I told her to identify them, so she identified them, and after she identified them, she now just wrote those stories out. After she wrote them out, I told her to edit with Grammarly. She did that, and then she picked a catchy title. She picked it, and then she finished the book. What's the meaning of finishing your book? What's it called? Format it. Use Microsoft Word, format it, and that is all about signature. Can you now publish your book? Can you now write your book in under 6 hours now? I believe you can. Understand? I also shared this story. I shared this with my friend Figure Real, and he was able to come up with the main idea for his poem anthology, and then I told him to identify the other things we would like to talk about in his poem anthology, and then he identified them. And then after that, I just told him to write the poems. I told him to write the poems, and then he did, and then he added a title, and that was all about the book. Understand? So this, whether you're a book author or anything, or you are thinking you may not be able to do it, this is actually really easy for you. So you are probably thinking that, okay, I've shared a very nice strategy here. Understand? And you're thinking that this strategy is awesome, but you don't think you have the time to write your book. Understand? So now this is what you just need to do. Just identify the main idea of the book, then develop the, what's it called? Identify the other what's it called? The other ideas, sub-ideas you'll be talking to, and then share your ideas with a ghostwriter. A ghostwriter will help you write a book for you. Understand? Also, you are probably thinking that I know I can hire a ghostwriter, but you can't afford to pay a ghostwriter. You can't afford to pay a ghostwriter $20 per hour, Fiverr. But actually, what you can do is that you could just block out a few hours in the day. Block out 6 hours. Understand? That strategy, block out 6 hours. When you identify the main idea of the book, identify the other core ideas, then just sit down, record on your phone. Understand? Take your phone, record everything you think about, all the other things, all the other branches you're talking about. Then call your junior, call your cousin, your nephew, call him and tell him that can write. You know, all those your cousin that can write very well. And then call him, send it to him on WhatsApp, tell him to help you to transcribe it. Understand? When he does that, just give him like 10,000 naira for data. Yes, he will even bless you. Understand? So do that. That's something you can also do. So you're also probably thinking that my diction is bad. I'm poor at grammar. Funny enough, many of you that actually think that your diction is bad and you're poor at grammar, I see your comments, the way you write, the way you are too grammar, like your grammar is even more than my own grammar. All you need in this book of publishing is that you don't need top-notch grammar, you don't need grammar from the university, you need just 5th grade grammar, that is Primary 4 pupil grammar. It is enough. If you can speak grammar to a Primary 5 student and the person understands, you can publish, you can write and publish your book. Understand? So you're also probably thinking that you want to write a fiction book. Now, will this method work for you? Like I already shared with you, understand? All you just need to do is to identify the main story that you want to share in that your fiction book. When you identify the main story, you also identify the stories that led to that story, and then you just write them down, and that is it. It's simple as that. It doesn't stress you. Then you are probably thinking, I'm a business professional. I don't have to write a book. But like Omoba Biri said in a session, she said, a book is the secret to becoming an authority. So, sir, a book makes you intentional about your being an authority. Understand? So, a book will actually get you there faster. Understand? And the reason for the word author, the fact that the word author is in authority, shows you that, sir, as a business professional, you need to become an author. Thank you. So let's go to the second secret. Second secret or more. This masterclass I'm taking you is $500. So secret 2, how to publish your book in 30 minutes or less without wasting money. Understand? So that is it. Number 1. Okay. So I call this secret I'm about to show you, I call it the 30 minutes publishing hack. Understand? 30 minutes publishing hack. 30 minutes publishing hack. So that's it. That's what I call it. And you know, I actually thought when I got started, I thought when I was 8 years old, I thought I had to pay a publishing house a huge amount of money to publish my book. My school colleague, Adeoye Shegun, he said I could just easily publish my book with my phone or laptop. So funny. He said I could publish my phone, and then he showed me to Amazon Kindle, which made book publishing simple for people like me. Understand? So now, what is my framework to publishing your book in 30 minutes or less? Number 1, create an account Amazon. If you have not created an account with Amazon Kindle, you are doing yourself wrong. Understand? So create an account with Amazon Kindle. That's number one. 30 minutes though. So that your book, write your book description. Write your book description. After you are done writing your book description, you upload your book cover. Upload your book cover and manuscripts. So when you upload your book cover and manuscript on the platform, I'm sure that's how you do it though. Then you preview your book. Preview your book. Then I'm coming to each of this. Publish your book. So number one, create an account with Amazon Kindle and verify your account. So once you have done that, you also write your book description. You know, we have already written your book in the previous section. So now we are just ready to publish your book in 30 minutes. So once you create an account with Amazon Kindle and you verify it, you do that under 5 minutes. You write your book description and then you include an ISBN. You add the ISBN also. Then when you do that, you upload your book cover and manuscript. It's simple. All those ones you have done it in chapter 1, in secret 1. So then now review your book. How does my book look like? Then you now publish your book, and then you are done publishing. I don't know if you understand it. That is it. It is as simple as that. 30 minutes. It didn't cost us even 15 minutes left. You are finished. So in less than 30 minutes now, without paying huge money to any publishing house, I have published my book. Now you may be wondering, but how do people get my book? Like, you published your book, but you do not get like an hard copy, like it's not with me now. Well, when someone wants to buy your book when someone wants to buy your book, Amazon will print it to them and ship it to wherever they are in the world, understand? And then you don't have to pay money. Amazon does that without charging you any fee, understand? So that way you actually earn money without paying anybody anything, understand? And that is a good way to leverage it. So then you're also probably thinking that I tried using Amazon, but I can't verify my account because maybe you have tried using Amazon and you can't verify your account because they're Nigerian. Well, actually, Nigerians can use the platform. You only need to have a bank account in the US, understand? You can use the platform. To verify your account, you just need a bank account in the US bank account, finish. Then you can create one with TransferWise. TransferWise. Go and create a bank account with TransferWise. So you're probably thinking that my readers will be required to pay shipping fee. I don't want them to spend money, or I don't want to stress them. Now, that is the mistake you're making. You don't have to actually be bothered about how much your reader does to get your book. Once your book is valuable and is something that is needed by the reader, your reader will go all out to get your book, understand? So your own problem is to getting it available for them on Amazon, understand? And just get them to buy it. So don't stress yourself about that. It's not what you need to concern. It's Amazon that has that problem. Understand? So then you're also thinking that I don't know how to get an ISBN. You don't know how to get an ISBN. Okay. If it states at the end of the session, GoLoko Diaries is going to show you how to get an ISBN. You don't need to worry about that. GoLoko Diaries got you covered. So some of you are also thinking that but Amazon offers free ISBN. Yes, Amazon offers free ISBN. Amazon gives you free ISBN, but the issue is that ISBN that is given to you by Amazon limits your Amazon limits your rights to your book. So when you publish on their platform, it's that ISBN that they give you for free. You're not able to publish your book anywhere else again, or else you publish your book on Amazon first. And if Amazon notices that you publish again with that ISBN, they are going to see you and then shut down your Amazon account. So the pros and cons there is very, very high. So you don't want to go that way. So that is that about secrets 2. That is that about secrets 2. We are rounding up now. People see this. Am I streaming?
Yes.
Can you guys hear me? Am I communicating knowledge?
Yes.
Are you feeling me? Are you feeling me right now? Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate you guys. So now secret 3 is how to better pay attention. Yeah, I'm about to share with you one secret that you don't know. Understand? Pay attention, guys. So how to become a best-selling author with no ads, no ads, no ads. Yes, don't waste money on ads. Say no to ads. Continue, boss. Don't mind me. Don't worry, I'll share with you this strategy now. So now I published my first book on Amazon, and then but I didn't make any sale. Yes, I didn't make any sale for the first few times. For the first 3 months, I didn't make any sale, and nobody noticed my book. The little money I could afford to have was not sufficient to run an ad. Understand? So along the line, I discovered. Sorry. Along the line, Tosin, come and pick this call. Along the line, I discovered I could become a best-selling author by just being viral, understand? And by posting content every day, by showing up daily on LinkedIn or online. And that is what I actually am now. Right now, everybody calls me the viral author because people basically relate to my stories. And that was why Emmanuel took us through showing up daily, what it means to be viral, understand? So the roadmap to actually become best-selling is this. This is your book. This is you. Understand? As an author. This is the best-selling author here. This is best-selling status. This is you that just publish a book, and then this is the gap between you and best-selling. So this bridge is the bridge of viral. Understand? I don't know if you understand my concept. So for you to cross from this bridge of being just a normal author to becoming a best-selling author, you have to be viral, and then it's simple as that. And to be viral, you don't need to run ads. How do you be viral? You become viral by sharing stories, and that is it. So let me show you the strategy, the framework. Number 1, I'll show you how to become a best-selling author without spending money on ads. Please, the lighting is already getting out. So then, number 1, start posting about your book even before it is published. Start posting immediately. Start posting. So start posting about your book before it is published. As you are thinking of that idea that you are thinking of writing tonight, that because I fired you up, you want to go and use the idea script method to write your book. Start posting about content about your book. Like, start telling stories, creative stories online. Understand? To create background awareness for your book even before it is published. Number 2, you do what? You create an authoritative presence. Create an authoritative presence for your book on Amazon, on ANZN. That was what we discussed in secret 2. So it is now reflecting the secret 3 again. Create an authoritative presence for your book on Amazon. Number 3, cause an awareness increase for your book. By building affiliates. So cause an awareness increase when you number 1, you start posting even before you publish your book finally. Number 2, you create an authoritative presence for your book online via Amazon. Then you also cause an awareness increase for your book by building a community of affiliates. So that is number 3. Then number 4, you do what? You create content continuously to to accelerate the awareness for your book. After you have published your book in Secret 3.2, you now need to continue creating content that would increase and accelerate the awareness for your book. Then number 5, make sales, and more. Last, I think 2 days ago, I still sold 2 units of my book, without even posting. I didn't tell anybody I was selling book. They came to my DMs by themselves and they bought. Understand? But because I've been sharing stories continuously, I'm able to achieve that result. And for you to become a best-selling author, that's the roadmap. Start posting, create an authoritative presence for your book on Amazon, create an awareness, cause an awareness increase for your book by building a team of affiliates. What if you were here yesterday, what Samuel Adeniyi said, that thing is very, very important. Then create content continuously to accelerate the awareness for your book. Then make sales and more. So that is the end of all the secrets I have for you. So now, without ads, I'm already becoming a viral author. Because I'm not a viral author, I'm not being viral, understand? I'm creating content daily. They're seeing me on the street, understand? And I'm going on that journey to becoming a best-selling author. So that's the roadmap. You don't need to spend money on ads. I know when you go this viral way, people even engage you. You have speaking engagements. You have other. You'll be able to open several channels of income because you are creating an opportunity for yourself. You are creating space for yourself. So that's the essence of this framework, and this framework is very, very wonderful. Now, do you think this will work for you? Everything I've been sharing since morning, do you think it will work for you? Yes, we are rounding up. We are rounding in the next. Do you think it will work for you? Let me see the comments. Are people typing? Will it work for you? So let me ask you a question. If you followed what I shared in Secret 1, and then you were able to write your book in 6 hours, or let's say not 6 hours, you're able to write your own book in 1 week. Let's say not 1 week, you're able to write it in 2 weeks. Or let's say at most, you're able to write your book in 30 days. Then you followed what I did in Secret 2, and then in a short while, without having to leave your bedroom, without having to leave where you are right now, you're able to publish your book. Then in Secret 3, you follow what I shared in Secret 3, yeah? And then you started gaining visibility and people started reckoning with you as an authority in your field. And then that way, you're also making more money for yourself and then more impact on people's lives. Do you think you'll be successful? If all of that were set, if all of that were done, if you follow Secret 1, Secret 2, Secret 3, and then do you think you'll be successful? Do you? Okay, now let me ask you a question. How many of you are so excited about what I just said finish? Like since Secret 1, I took it from Secret 1 to Secret 2 to Secret 3, and then you're like, wow, this is so much value. And like, understand? I know, you know, the way I talk very, very fast. And I know you're trying to pick out my words from my lips. Understand? And you're like, hey, God, this guy just poured water on my head. And that's how you're feeling right now. Okay, it's okay. Is it okay if I spend the next 10 minutes going over a particular special offer that I created for you that will help you implement these 3 secrets effectively? Anyone hear me? Do you want me to share with you a particular offer that I specially created to help you implement these strategies that I've given to you? Should I go over? Well, if you don't want to learn this, it's totally okay by me. I can just pack my things and be going now. But does anybody want me to spend the next 10 minutes to just share with them how they can implement these strategies? Anybody? Okay, thank you. I see you. Thank you very much. God bless you there. God bless you. So, well, what you're gonna get
So I have a particular offer for you, special people. So what we're gonna get. Number one, I created a particular offer, a viral, you're going to be getting the viral author blueprint book. You'll be getting it in paperback and ebook, VAB, paperback, that is hard copy, and ebook. So this particular book, Viral Author Blueprint, sorry, I didn't write down the name, Viral Author Blueprint. So like I said, when I got started with book publishing, it was quite hard for me, understand? And then it was me struggling every day to understand and understand how the process works. So I was in it for a few months and I was not getting results. So I had to start researching. I wanted to know how this thing actually really works. And that was what led to the creation of the Viral Author Blueprint book. When I was able to understand how the system of publishing online works, and then how you can go about it, that was what led to the creation of this book. And then how did I create it? It actually, this book, of all the books I've written, it took me 6 months to write it. 6 full months, 6 months. And you're not just getting a book like just other books. It comes with pictures of the process. So it is a step-by-step guideline, blueprints, and it's going to help you to, by using this book, you'll be able to set up your Amazon KDP account successfully. If you've been having struggles setting up your account before now, this book is going to help you set it up successfully. If you've been trying to create a bank account based in the US before now, you'll be able to create it successfully. This book is going to help you do that. Then it is also going to help you publish your book on Amazon's print on demand system successfully. You also be able to choose a marketing channel and plan for your book, a marketing channel that will not cost you money. So that is what you'll be getting in this book. And then this book will help you get rid of local publishing houses that charge you a lot of money. Understand? So when I was first figuring this stuff out, I ran into a roadblock. I ran into a major roadblock, and then that kind of restricted Nigerians from using the platform. Back then, I actually spent a lot of time, money, like I explained earlier, 6 months. Not 6 months in writing the book, but over 2 years researching and understanding the entire process. And then, but I don't want you to go about researching yourself or trying to recreate the read. So that is why I'm going to give you this book. I'm giving you this package. Does it sound good? Does it sound good to you if I give you this? If I give you this book, paperback and ebook, you'll be getting hard copy and ebook, you'll be getting it. Okay? Does this sound cool? So when you use this blueprint, not only will you save the time and money that I spent to develop it, you will also be able to save what could be months and years of wasted time and money, because you'll be doing it right the first time. Understand? There's no trial and error here, because this book is going to show you how to do it right the first time, and you are getting it right at the first time. Understand? So you are probably thinking that you don't have the time to use the book blueprint. Well, actually, the blueprint is mostly filled with pictures of the process, and they're not necessarily saturated with content. It's not like I didn't write words. It's just like a step by step, just like, hey, step 1, take this. And it is very, very relatable, something you can really relate to. So it's not something that's going to consume your time. If you'll be able to dedicate like 6 hours, you'll be able to devote the content, and then you'll be done. So when you sign up, you are able to get instant access to the Viral Author Blueprint ebook, and then what's it called? You also get access to the paperback that will be shipped to you eventually. Understand? So the entire value of what is inside this book, the entire value of what is inside this Viral Author Blueprint book is actually 150,000 naira. If I'll be frank with you, it's actually 150,000 naira. The entire value of what you'll be getting inside the Viral Author Blueprint book is 150,000 naira. Sorry. Okay.
So I'm back on. Then another thing, you'll be getting a 1 month writing and publishing workshop or mentorship. So you'll be getting a 1 month writing and publishing workshop. Aside the fact that the Viral Author Blueprint book will help you to implement secret number 2, you also be getting a 1 month book writing mentorship where me and my team would help you, will walk you through the process, will guide you, understand, step by step. So week 1, we are going to be talking about how to use the idea stack or skill method to write your book. So if you have not written your book and you are here, in this book publishing and writing workshop, you'll be getting how to write your book. Understand? We are going to talk about how you can write your book using the idea stack method. We'll go into it in detail. Then week number 2, we'll cover book editing, understand, and cover design. Week number 3, we'll dive into setting up your Amazon account. We'll dive into that. And then week number 4, we'll wrap it up with the publishing of your book eventually. So week number 1, we do idea stack script method. If you have not written your book and you are here, week number 2, we go into book cover design, book manuscript design, and everything. We discuss it. Week number 3, we also talk about how you can go about setting up your Amazon account successfully. Me and my team will walk you through that way. Understand how you can successfully set up your Amazon account. And week number 4, we also walk you through how to publishing your book eventually. So this one is also valued at 150,000 naira. Because if you have me on board to actually help you go about this myself, I charge my clients 150,000 naira for this. So this one is also valued at 150,000 naira. So now we have 2 things. You have Viral Author Blueprints, paperback and ebook. What is in it is valued at 150,000 naira. You'll be getting both the hard copy and the ebook in this offer we have for you. They'll also be getting a 1 month writing and publishing workshop or mentorship, which is also valued at 150,000 naira, and that's what you'll be getting. So number 3, now pay attention here. This one is very, very tricky. You're getting an ISBN. Yes, you know I told you not to worry about your ISBN the other time. Yes, this is where you'll be getting it. The ISBN, we are probably thinking, God, my back home. Okay, let me go down. So you're probably thinking that you could actually use Amazon ISBN. Yes, if I'll be frank with you, you could actually get an ISBN for 2,500 naira when you go to the National Library Conference. Understand? But there's something that comes with an ISBN, and because we promised you that this program is going to help you to become viral authorities, there's something that has to do with ISBN. ISBN has what they call imprints. Imprints. Understand? So when you go and buy an ISBN by yourself, that is not under a registered publishing company, you get an imprint of independently published. Independently published. And that imprint is a bad signal to your book. Let me show you an example of a book that has an imprint. So this book has an imprint. This is Expert Secret. See the imprint here. So this imprint he has is because it was published under a registered publishing company. And if you try go get your own by yourself and you get this imprint instead, that means no registered company would have their logo on your book, and it does your book a bad image. So if you go that way, it will not help you. You will not be able to achieve that authoritative level we promise of you. You'll not be able to achieve it. Understand? And that is why ISBN is actually the real ISBN you should be getting is under a published company, under a publishing company that is registered. And this thing, this ISBN is valued. Say, let's just assume, I'm not saying that is how much they do. Let's just assume that you get to register a company for 60,000 naira. That is what the ISBN is valued at. 60,000 naira. So for you to get the ISBN that will actually work for your book, you have to publish under a registered company, and it can be worth as much as 60,000 naira at the end of the day. But this is what you'll be getting. So you have something of this. You have this first one, the bad author blueprint, paperback and ebook. Understand? You'll be given that, and then the content that is inside, I told you, I explained to you, it is going to walk you through how to publish your book with pictures. Understand? Pictures is also going to walk you through the marketing strategy, how to build a community of affiliates. Going to walk you through everything. Is what the value, the content inside is worth 150,000 naira. Then you also have a 1-month mentorship where I and my team, one-on-one, will help you to achieve your book publishing dream, to walk you through all the secrets we explained from number 1 to secret number 3. We help you, and then it's also actually valued at 150,000 naira, and then the ISBN is valued at 60,000 naira. So we have a total value of let's see this place, 360,000 naira. So we have a total value of 360,000 naira. And that is about where's my dollars people now? How much is dollars again? See, most person. I want to try, because I understand that it's not only Nigeria audience I have. That would be about, I don't know how many dollars it would be. Can someone help me with conversion? How much dollars is that? 360,000 naira. So this is what you get again. Number 1, you get the via lot of blueprint book. Understand? Then number 2, you get 1 month mentorship. Value.
868.75.
Okay, thank you.
$870.
So value 150 N. Understand? Then you get 1 more mentorship. 150 also, that's the value. Then we told you you get the ISBN that positions your book as an authoritative book. ISBN. On this slide. 60,000 naira. Say total value 360,000 naira, and they said in dollars is about 800. Sorry, $870. Okay. Obviously, I wouldn't be charging you 360,000 naira for this offer I have for you. But let me ask you a question. What if I charged 360,000 naira and all it did, this offer, all it did was to get you published on a note of viral? Like on a note of viral, like I explained, would it be worth it to you? Let's be sincere here. Would it be worth it to you? If all this system did was to help you transform your book ideas, the ideas you have, was to help you transfer it into a great book, would it be worth 360,000 naira or $870? Would it be worth it? And if all it did was to help you publish your book and make it available to anyone in the world to buy, understand, if that is all it does for you at the end of the day, would it be worth 360,000 naira when someone that is in China buys your book without you having to stress over going to a printing press to print it all the time? Would it be worth 360,000 naira to you? Okay, and what if all it did was to help you sell a couple of your books, like 1,000 copies, and become a viral authority? Would it be worth 360,000 naira to you? Would it be worth it? So now, I had two choices. Number one choice was to, charge and go as cheap as possible so that, maybe 1 million persons can be able to get this offer. I was thinking of that, like maybe I should charge like $1 so that everybody can get up on the offer. But the truth is, my team and I will not be able to stack on the value. We will not be able to give ourselves for you and for your book. We'll just have multitudes of failed books, and that was not what we promised you. We promised to make your book viral to make your book an element of viral authority. We promised to make you viral authorities. So I had to just go with the second option instead, to charge something a little bit higher. Understand? That will cost you a little higher investment, but me and my team will be able to dedicate our time and our effort and our resources to seeing that you get the results. That was why we went for an higher investment instead. Now, so if you had a successful book today that would be making you money, what would it be worth to you? Yes, let's start from asking that questions before I reveal to you the price. If you had a book, if my team and I help you to go about your book and then launch it and it becomes a successful book and start making you money and then start getting the visibility you've always dreamt of, what and how much would it be worth to you? How much would you pay to have that one book that makes you a viral authority? Because I'm not about you publishing 10 books here. I'm not about you writing 10 books here. I'm just concerned about that one single book that changes the whole game. How much would you pay to have that book? You can probably see why people pay me 150,000 naira when they want to engage me for my book publishing services. Even some people, I charge them more depending on their desires. Understand? Because it's not a cost, it's an investment. At the end of the day, like Omobabiri said, people are still buying Shakespeare book. Like, this book publishing strategy helps your book to become what do they call it now? I think the word is colossus, right? It helps your book become an homemade name. Understand? So you have already seen that this book this offer was 360,000 naira. But because I promised that GoLoko Diaries is here to help you achieve your dreams, I told you we are here to help you achieve your dreams, and because today is actually our launching, we are launching today. Understand? I want to give you a special offer. You get all this whole package, all this interesting package, get it for 25,000 naira. So from 360,000 naira to 25,000 naira. Does it make sense? You can head over to the link that is being dropped in the comment section. The link will be dropped in the comment section already. Just head over to that link to get it. Understand? I personally charge 150,000 naira to help people publish their books this way. Understand? So if you want to engage me, I charge 150,000 naira. But to do this for my clients. But this time around, you don't have to hire anybody. And even if you were to hire a professional to do this for you, they'll probably charge you 150,000 naira or more, because some people charge more than I do. But because you are learning how to do it yourself, understand? You are going to learn how to do it yourself. I'm going to give you all the tools, all the strategies, all the resources, all the time and assistance you need to get this result. And then I'm giving you everything to get your results fast. And then all you are just required to do is to pay 25,000 naira. You get the Viral Author Blueprint book. You get 1 month mentorship that walks you through the 3 secrets that I shared. Then you get the ISBN that positions you as an authority, because your ISBN is going to have the GoLoko Diaries imprint. It's going to have the imprint, and then you get all of this for 25,000 naira. I believe you can see the link on the comment section already. You've got two choices here. At this point, you have two choices. One, you can choose to do nothing. Understand? You can choose to do nothing, and it's actually fine. You can choose to, with all the information I've shared, with all the experiences I've given to you, you can choose and decide to do nothing. And what will change? Nothing will change. But you can decide to take a step of faith today and come and see how this thing works and see if it works for you. And then at the end of the day, what will change? Something will definitely change. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer you a 100% money back guarantee. I'm going to offer you that. That is, if at the end of 30 days of you signing up, we've not helped you to, number one, publish your book, we've not helped you to create an authoritative presence for your book, at the end of 30 days, and you implemented all the strategies we shared, and then you use all the resources we'll be giving you in the mentorship, and then you followed all the strategies we'll be giving you when you sign up, and you did all that, and you still were not able to get your book, number one, to be available on a global platform as Amazon, or to get enough visibility and to start getting visibility and become a viral authority really, and start being reckoned as a viral authority, then we're going to give you your money back, 25,000 naira, because I'm not about the money here, I'm about the impact that you want to have to the world. Understand? I'm about the impact there. So we'll be giving you back your 25,000 naira if at the end of 30 days, no results were gotten. In fact, I think I can go 60 days. Understand? So we'll be giving you your money back. The real question is this: do you want to just play a little gamble and get this result done, or what do you exactly want to do? Remember, what this offer has for you, what you'll be getting is that you'll be getting the viral author blueprint book, and this blueprint has all the strategies you need to get your book published on a note of authority. Then you have us walk you through in the 1 month mentorship, coach you, stand by you, me and my team. You can go to the comment section now. I believe the link is there. Are you guys seeing the link? Can anybody hear me? Are you seeing the link to go sign up now? So we'll be walking you through a 1 month mentorship on how to get things done, and then it's going to be close and intensive. Then also we'll show you, we give you an ISBN that will have the imprint of GoLoko Diaries. And if you like to know, GoLoko Diaries is a fast-rising media and publishing company. It's taking the world by storm already. Nobody's stopping it. So these are what we're getting, and we are getting it for just a price. And then let me tell you some other added bonus we'll be giving you. We'll be giving you a journal, because we believe this thing starts from the mind. It starts from the mind. We'll be giving you a t-shirt that helps you embrace the success of a viral author, that helps you embrace the positioning of a viral author. It has on it the description: I'm a viral author. Ask me about my book. I'm not with graphics, don't mind me. I'm not with graphics. So we'll also be giving you a viral author journal. Bonuses now, we're giving you a viral author journal. All that as just to see to it that you get success from this that we share. Understand? And this is what we have for you. Don't forget, this is what you're getting. You're getting the viral author blueprint book that is valued at 150,000 naira. You're getting a 1 month mentorship at 150,000 naira. Also, you're getting an ISBN that is valued at 60,000 naira, but you're getting everything for 25,000 naira tonight. Now, will this offer last forever? The truth is no. And I'm not so sure of the availability of this offer by next week, because we have the target in mind, and when we reach that target, we are closing it down. And the truth is this: This offer is just available for tonight. You can get it for the next 12 hours. If in 12 hours you're not getting this offer, you are likely to be getting it at a higher price. So you need to act now. So what do you want to do? Do you want to act now or you want to still wait? So that's all for today. I hope I've been able to inspire you. Thank you so much for having me on. If you have any questions, let us know now. Yes, my name is Dave Obon. Go and get the book right now. Go and get the book right now. Sorry, go and get the bond right now. Go and sign up right now. Go and sign up right now. I believe you guys can see the link. Can they see the link? Pass my phone. I want to see questions now. Don't they have questions? Anybody have questions? Does anybody have questions before we round off? And I hand over to the moderator. Sorry for the long time it took. Does anybody have questions? Go and get this bundle. It is available for just the next 12 hours. I'm not sure of the availability of this offer in the next 24 hours. So just go and get on it right now. You can pay through PayPal, you can pay through bank transfer. Just go to the link that has been put in the comment section. Go to the link that has been dropped in the comment section. Understand? Do anybody have questions? I'm not seeing questions here. Nobody. So you guys are full. Okay. If nobody have questions, Oriselaju, I hand over to you. Thank you so much for having me, guys. Peace.
I'm here, people. Hello, guys. It's 8:10 p.m. I want to thank you so much for staying with us. We had a lot of technical issues, and that is why we are here today. So I'm telling you, if you have questions, please send. If you have questions, please share. Share now that there is time, because after tonight, can you hear me, guys? Hello, people, can you hear me? If you have your questions, please share now that there is time. Share now so you can get your instant response immediately. This network is really doing something. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Denubon, my boss, I want to thank you specially for giving us this class. It was really detailed and it's something I'll have to go back to because it was power-packed and full and complete. So much for this night, and I want to thank you for being my mentor. Yes, he mentored me in his previous mentorship session, and I tell you, if he mentors you, it is always intensive because he will not leave you alone. He will not leave you physically and he will not leave you virtually because he will always be on your day, disturbing you. So it was a very interesting period with him, period I wanted to end so fast because it was so much, it was so intensive. And I'm happy to say that I'm reaping his fruits. Of course, when you do well, the reward for a job well done is more work. So the more you do well, the more you get better. Of course, I tell you, it was really a master class. It was a master class, Mr. Olayinka. It was a full master class. Dennis the lecturer. So I want to be sure you can hear me before I go on. Like I want to be sure you can hear me so we can get to the end of this class. If you can hear me, please, I'd like to see your comments. Please, guys, if you can hear me, just drop in your comments so we can move forward. Okay, thank you so much. Loud and clear. Any other person? I want to be sure that I am in sync with you guys. Please, if you can hear me clearly, or if you've been hearing me so far, maybe I'll need to repeat myself. Just let me know. Please, guys. Please, guys, if you can hear me, I want to know so I can move forward. You know, time is of the essence, and we need to do other things with our time. Yes, the link is on the page. It's on the screen. Yes, that's the link on the screen. Yes, that's the link on the screen. Okay. So I'm not sure if you heard me before, but I'll say what I said before. I'll say what I said earlier. Thank you, Sir Denu, for this privilege. Thank you for letting us in on your secrets. Secret that you had sleepless nights for. Thank you for giving it to us free of charge. And I'm saying it again that if you have questions, okay, because of time, I don't think anybody you can get your response now. But if you have questions, go to their pages personally, follow Danubon on LinkedIn, and he will respond to you. If you have any question that you like to throw to any of the speakers, from Mr. Shehu Odegbami to Mrs. Omobabiri Oshideko to Tosin to Vivian to Emmanuel and I think that's all. The powerful seven. If you have any questions for them, even if you don't have questions for them, just hit a follow. And of course, Samuel, yes, Mr. Samuel, hit a follow, and so you'll be able to get their contents and have easy access to them. So please, just before we end this session, go and follow them. And I would like to ask for a favor from us all. As we leave here, let us draft out the content and post on our platforms so that, yes, I'd like us to post content related to this event on our platform, because there's a reward for the best five. Yes, there's a reward for the best five content that was well drafted on LinkedIn. So please hurry and post your contents on this content on your platforms. And I'd like to say this again. I know the network is really causing trouble, but instead of following this network, let us network. You understand? Let us don't follow this network, but network. You understand? I know are you feeling the vibe? Are you feeling the jam? So yes, let's network. I'm very open to new connections and followers. Yes, follow me. My name is Orishola Drama, and I'm on LinkedIn. And I'm also open to speaking engagements. Should you need me to volunteer for anything at all, or to speak for your program, I'm just a DM away. And I'd like to thank you for waiting. Those who came around, those who left, thank you, thank you. This program would have not been possible without you. I'm saying thank you, a big thank you to you guys. You guys made this event from yesterday till now. Like, even though we wanted to end by 7, it's still counting after 8, and you guys are still here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I assure you that GoLoko Diaries will take your success on a journey. As you decide to stay back, your journey through success is safe in the hands of GoLoko Diaries. Yes, for sure. That you can trust. And if you've been following me, please, I would like to hear from you. I'd like to hear from you guys to be sure that If you've been following me, I'd like to hear from you to be sure that you can hear me, please, guys, so we can live peacefully and go on with our other activities. If you can hear me, let me know, please. Please, my people, drop the comments, please. All right, seems like you can hear me. So again, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you can never be enough. Thank you can never be too much. Thank you for following us through this period. And thank you for staying with us. I remain your host and moderator, Orishelaju Ejoma, aka the Vibes Queen and Laju for short. I appreciate this. So we're ending with this vibe song. This vibe. Can you feel the vibes? Can you feel the vibes? Can you feel the vibes? Hey! Don't worry. One of these days, I'm going to post a dance video. I don't know if you would allow me, if you'd like it. I'd like to post a dance video on LinkedIn, like maybe a weekend. So I'm your host, Orishelaju Ejoma. Thank you. You guys are the best. Don't forget that. Go about your week with very positive vibes. With very positive vibes. You can do more than you think you can. If only you believe in yourself. And please do not forget the God factor. One love. God bless you. I love you and I care for you. Remember, I'm open to speaking engagement. One. Follow me, Orishelaju. Follow the boy, follow Vivian, follow Omobabiri, follow Samuel, follow Tosin, follow each and every one of us. Remember, we are GoLoko Diaries, taking your success on a journey, people. Remain blessed. Peace in, peace out. And I leave you in peace. Yes. Thank you.